Yeshua does not go to minister to the young man. He instead tells his father, "Go his way, your son is healed."
所以耶稣啊，不但没有去医治那个小孩子，而且呢，他跟那个富有的人说呢：“你回去吧，你孩子医治了。”
He doesn't go up because there's no time to go down to Capernaum.
他没有时间再回到那个加百农去，因为他要赶路。
He has to leave immediately and go to Jerusalem.
马上就要离开，然后到耶路撒冷。
To be there for Shavuot,
因为到那里要去过五旬节
which is on the first day of the week.
那是呢一个7日的头一日。
He can't travel on the Sabbath.
因为呢，他在安息日也不能走那么久，走那么远。
So he has to be in Jerusalem by Friday.
所以他必须要礼拜5就要到了。
Then on the Sabbath,
然后呢，在这个安息日的时候
that's when he heals a man who was lame for 38 years.
这就是那个时候他医治38年的瘫子。
After he heals the man,
他把他医治好了以后
he tells him to break a Pharisee law.
他告诉他呢，做一件呢违反法利赛人的规定的事情。
It's called the law of the Eruv.
这一个特别的规条啊，叫做 the law of Eruv.
But generally speaking, it prohibits anyone from carrying anything on the Sabbath.
基本上这个概念是这样，这一个 Eruv 的规定呢，禁止任何人在安息日呢，拿着东西走路。
Unless they have made provisions the day before.
除非他们呢前一天呢，有遵照他们的规定去做某一件事。
To make provisions the day before, you had to be able to walk.
但是呢，偏偏呢，你要能够前一天呢，你先做这件事情的话，那这个人必须要能够走路才有用。
So the man can't walk the day before the Sabbath.
可是呢，大家知道他已经瘫痪了38年了，他不能走路啊，所以他在这个的前一天呢，他也没有办法去走路去做那个法律上所规定说，如果星期天你要拿着东西走路的事先措施。
So he can't place his Eruv.
所以呢，他就没有办法呢，在安息日的前一天呢，去把这个所谓的 Eruv， 我们把它翻译叫做融合边界设下来。
So it is illegal for him to carry anything like a little bamboo mat.
所以呢，因为他没有办法是前一天呢去做这个 Eruv 的动作，所以呢，在法律上的规定呢，这个安息日那一天呢，这一个摊子呢，即使是把他的竹席卷起来走路都不行。
Here's a rabbi stringing wires up to make an Eruv so he can carry something on the Sabbath.
这个呢，你现在亲眼看到的，就是一个拉比呢，他就是在他们的所居住的城市，把用这个线啊，把它制成变作线墙，然后变成制造这个 Eruv 融合边界。
Be very difficult to climb that ladder if you can't walk.
就算说如果你是瘫子的话，你也没有办法爬这个楼梯去搞这个融合边界。
So Yeshua heals the man.
所以耶稣呢就医治了这个瘫子。
And the Pharisees on the Temple Mount are furious.
然后这些在圣殿山的这些法利赛人呢，非常的愤怒。
And the man that was healed said that Yeshua healed him, and Yeshua told him to pick up his mat and walk.
好，那这个摊子就说，第一个是那个耶稣医治了他，第二个呢是耶稣叫他把他的竹席卷起来，抱着这个竹席走路。
So the Pharisees are making plans how to kill Yeshua because he deliberately violated this law of the Pharisees.
所以呢，这也是为什么圣经告诉我们，在那个之后呢，这些法利赛人就已经密谋商议说如何除灭耶稣，因为他在众目睽睽之下，让这个摊子呢，居然违反了法利赛人的规定，可是他又有那个权柄医治这个摊子。
What's even more disturbing is that God performed a miracle and healed him.
而且更让他们不安的，就是说，这个人呢，居然有那个神的神迹的能力在他的身上来医治这个瘫子。
Now the next day is Shavuot.
然后再来就是到了五旬节那天了。
Yeshua is on the temple.
耶稣那个时候就在圣殿山上。
And he speaks of John, Yohanan, in the past tense.
他那个时候提到施洗约翰，但是他提到施洗约翰的时候，他是用过去式来形容他。
Yohanan was a burning and shining light, and you were willing to rejoice in his light for a season.
就是说呢，他用过去式描述一样，所以他刚刚说呢，那个约翰呢 was OK， 过去式是一个点着的灯，然后你们在那个时候，你们都还愿意相信约翰所说的话。
This is a very important event in the gospel chronology.
这一件事情在整个那个四福音的这个时序上面来讲，是一个很重要的时间点。
Matthew, Mark, and Luke tell us
马太、马可跟路加告诉我们
that when Yeshua finds out John has been put in prison, he departs, goes into the Galilee, and begins to teach in the synagogues.
就是耶稣呢那个时候发现说，哦，那个约翰被下在监里，他那个时候就到了加利利去了。
See, at Pentecost, when Yeshua comes back to Jerusalem, that's when he finds out John has been imprisoned.
那是什么时候发现耶稣被施洗约翰被下在监里呢？那个是耶稣呢到这个耶路撒冷去过这个五旬节的时候发现的。
And now Matthew, Mark, and Luke begin their day-by-day account.
从那个点开始呢，马太、马可跟路加呢，就把每一天的事情都记录下来。
The Gospel of John is silent from this moment until the fall feast.
那这个约翰福音呢就没有记载，从这个五旬节开始，一直到春季节期这些的事情都没有记载，反而是其他三个福音书的作者把他们详细的记载下来。
See, all of this blue, Yeshua going up to Passover and then to Shavuot.
所以你看到的呢，这个现在是那个蓝色的部分啊，就是那个耶稣呢第一次去，就耶稣第一次上逾越节，然后后来又去那个过那个五旬节。
John's gospel stops abruptly and then begins the day by day, Matthew, Mark, and Luke.
然后他就没再记载了 ，OK。然后接下来反而是由其他三位福音书的作者接下来记载耶稣以后那一天一天所行的事情。
Right here's where it begins, and look, Matthew, Mark, and Luke take us all the way to the day of Pentecost.
你看嘛，就这样子呢，这个其他三位福音书的作者呢，就从那个点开始记载到那个Pentecost 到五旬节的时候。
So John's gospel is in silent until the fall feast begin.
所以你们看到了吗？所以约翰呢，其实他是在特意记载耶稣呢那个就写上耶路撒冷守那节期的事情啊。所以呢，他的五旬节以后他就不写了，然后呢，一直到了春季节期开始，他才又开始写。
And so, what is the next feast he must go up to?
那五旬节之后，到底是哪一个节他必须要去的？去耶路撒冷阿里亚呢？ Yeah, tabernacle.
That's right, tabernacle, sukkah. Beautiful.
你们都很棒，鼓励一下。
That really is impressive.
那他是真的，你们让他觉得很惊讶，印象深刻。
There's nobody in American Bible school that could answer that question correctly.
现在几乎在美国的这个圣经的神学院学校里面都没有人能够解答这个问题的。
And you are already doing it in one day.
然后你们一天之内居然就把这个问题回答出来了。
So, Matthew, Mark, and Luke take the record and begin running with it.
所以呢，其他三位福音书的作者呢，那个时候接手 然后开始来详细记载那一段约翰所没有记载的是时空的事件。
Now Yeshua goes up into the Galilee and begins to teach in the synagogues.
然后呢，再接下来就是耶稣呢到了那个to the Galilee or to the temple to
Galilee.
OK， 他就
The
到
Galilee.
OK， 那好，那现在接续那个就是那个耶稣呢过完了那个五旬节以后，他回到加利利呢，到这个会堂里面去教训众人。
And just as all the early church historians said, Matthew, Mark, and Luke record just 1 year in the ministry of Yeshua.
就如同这个初代的教父里面讲的，马太、马可、路加，他们都是记载耶稣呢1年的事工的时间的事件。
You may have been told that Yeshua's ministry was 3.5 years.
因为我们大家都被教导说，耶稣的事工是3年半之久。
That was invented by one Catholic priest in the 4th century.
这个是由第4世纪的时候，那个罗马天主教的主教呢所发明的。
A Catholic priest that knew nothing about the feast of the
是那
Lord.
个天主教的祭司呢，对于那个耶和华节期一无所知，他所发明的。
He was just trying to figure out Daniel's 70-week prophecy, and he completely blew it.
他呢那个时候呢绞尽脑汁想要解答那个但以理的70个7到底是怎么样完成应验的。可是呢他的这一个误解啊，然后呢造成了一个更大的混乱。
But even the Catholic Encyclopedia say that Matthew, Mark, and Luke just record 1 year and only 1 year.
但是呢，即使呢是在那个梵蒂冈的天主教的那个百科全书里面，你们自己可以去查，那里面有讲到说呢，初代的教父们呢，他们都说耶稣的事工大概就只有1年多的时间。
The Catholic Encyclopedia says for 300 years there was not one dissenting opinion. His ministry was about 1 year.
在天主教自己的百科全书里面有写得很清楚，说呢，那个初代的这一些的教父的学者们都说，耶稣的事工呢大概就只1年多的时间，不是3年半。
And what I showed you, the 70-week ministry, that is the only way that you can get Passover on a correct date.
然后我现在呢，刚刚所展现给你的这个编年体四福音书的这一套整套的时间表，只唯一让你能够确切的知道说逾越节是落在哪一天的图表。
So Yeshua is now going head to head with the rabbis on their home ground in the synagogues.
所以这个时候，耶稣在加利利会堂里面呢，直接呢跟这一些的拉比们、法利赛人直接呢对冲起来了。
Shavuot is on the first day of the week.
那个五旬节呢，总是落在一个礼拜的第一天。
At the very end of that week,
就在那一个礼拜的最后一天。
on the Sabbath day, he is in the Nazareth synagogue.
那个时候呢，就是在那个那安息日的那一天，因为安息日最后一天嘛，所以呢，他就在那个会堂里面，叫拿撒勒人的会堂里面。
There was delivered to him the scroll of Isaiah.
那个时候，有人把以赛亚的书卷交给他。
Yeshua found the place where it was written.
耶稣呢，就卷开那个书卷，找到他要读的地方。
And there are no chapters or verses in the
因
scroll.
为在那个时候没有几章几节啦，所以呢，耶稣要卷开来找他要找的念的地方。
But he found the place where the Spirit of the Lord is upon me.
他找到那一处就写的说耶和华的灵在我身上。
He has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor.
他用膏膏我传福音给贫穷的人。
Recovery of sight to blind.
然后呢，让瞎眼的得看见。
And to preach the acceptable year of the Lord.
而且呢，要宣告耶和华悦纳人的恩年，不是喜年，而且是单数的。
And he closed the scroll.
那个时候呢，他就把书卷呢又卷回来了。
And every eye in the synagogue was glued on him.
因为呢，所有人的眼睛都看着他。
Yeshua has just deliberately broke the 3-verse rule.
因为耶稣呢违反了那个时候法律上所规定的，你要读3节的经文的规定。
In the Pharisee synagogue, you can read any portion of the Torah prophets.
你可以读任何陀拉书或先知书里面的任何的部分。
But you must read an entire section.
但是你一定要读整段。
So that you don't take something out of context.
这样做是为了避免你呢把一个经文孤立出来，从它的内容里面孤立出来。
Today, this is known as the 3-verse rule.
那今天呢，我们就称它为叫做3节经文的规定。
But Yeshua stopped in the middle of the second sentence.
结果呢，耶稣呢居然就在引述以赛亚的这个经文的第2句的中间，他就停下来不讲了。
He was raised in the synagogue. He knows the rules.
耶稣从小在会堂长大，他知道很清楚这样的规定。
And so he deliberately broke the rules.
所以呢，他这么做是故意的、特意的。
To preach the acceptable year of the Lord, and he closed the scroll.
这报告那个耶和华悦纳人的恩典，以赛亚书就是这么写的。
And he said, "This day is this scripture fulfilled in your ears."
可是他不把它后面读完了，然后他经卷一卷起来，就是说，今天这经应验在你们的。
Did he not read the rest of the sentence?
为什么呢？耶稣呢故意不把这个后面的后半句的经文把它念完呢？
Because the rest of the sentence said,
因为那个后半节的那句是这么说
to
的。
preach the acceptable year of the Lord,
然后报告 ，OK， 整句来讲，报告耶和华悦纳人的恩年。
and the day of vengeance of our God.
和我们神报仇的日子。
He did not come the first time to rule upon the earth to bring the vengeance of God. He came the first time to preach the acceptable year of the Lord.
因为呢，这以赛这个经文呢，包含了2次的任务。他第一次来的任务呢，只是要在这里呢报告神悦纳人的恩年。那个至于后面呢，回来呢，要那个我们神报仇他的仇敌的日子，那个是他第2次来的时候才要做的任务。
Yeshua rightly divided the word of God.
所以呢，那个真的耶稣呢，是按着正义分解神的话，清清楚楚，一点不含糊。
And there it is.
那就在这里
From, excuse me, right there. From Pentecost, Shavuot.
好，那个时候呢，大家记得吗？刚刚他讲那个耶稣说这经应验在你耳中的时候，那个是五旬节的节期的那个周末的那个节期最后的一天结束的那一天。
To Shavuot.
然后呢，从那一天开始算啦，一直到隔年的那个五旬节。
This is the acceptable year of the Lord.
那个隔年的五旬节就是圣灵降临的日子啊，所以从耶稣宣告的那一天开始，一直到那个五旬节圣灵降临啊，这一刚好不多不少，就是整整1年。这1年就是先知以赛亚所讲的，报告耶和华悦纳人的恩年单数。
So there it is.
好，就是这么清楚。
Now what are we doing here?
然后现在我们要做什么呢？
No, you tell me.
然后你告诉我。
Okay.
好。
So, who does Yeshua meet when he goes up to the feast of Shavuot?
OK， 那个耶稣呢，去那个耶路撒冷过这个五旬节的时候呢，他是要碰到谁？
Remember, just before the feast, he heals the wealthy man's son who is dying.
就在那个五旬节之前呢，他把那个妇人的儿子给他医治好了。
Now, who is going to be at the feast?
那现在呢，谁会在这个五旬节里面呢？
That boy who is going to die.
就是那个本来要死掉没死掉那个儿子啊。
Do you think that wealthy man is going to look Yeshua up?
你想想看嘛，在那个场合里面，这个有钱人啊，他那个时候岂不是更要在那里寻找耶稣吗？
He's going to say, "This is my son. He was the one who was dying last week."
他就是会在那里呢，因为知道耶稣一定会上这个耶路撒冷过五旬节啊，所以他那时候一定会去特别找耶稣啊，说：“哎，哦，夫子啊，就是这个呢，就是你医治好我那个本来要死掉的儿子啊，这个就上礼拜的事情而已。”
And now,
现在
after this incident in the Nazareth synagogue,
然后呢，就是说，在这个拿撒勒的刚刚讲的会堂，耶稣呢，讲那个以撒的经文啊，这经应验在你们耳中那件事情以后，
Yeshua moves down to Capharnaum,
耶稣呢就再一次的回到了加百农，
and it talks many times about his house in Capharnaum.
然后呢，这些圣经里面多次的提到耶稣在加百农的房子。
Where did this house come from all of a sudden?
哎，奇怪，怎么突然之间呢？耶稣在加百农呢，有房子住了。
That wealthy man where Yeshua healed his son.
因为呢，就是由这个富有的人呢提供的，因为耶稣医治了他的儿子嘛。
He says, I've got a condominium on the beach.
他就说：“哎呀，我在海边呢有一栋别墅啊。”
I got a bungalow down by the Sea of Galilee.
啊，就是在那个加利利的海边，风景奇美无比。
You need a place? My house is your house.
哦，任何时候你想要找一个地方歇歇，我的家，我的别墅就是您的别墅。
So Yeshua moves from Nazareth to Capharnaum on the shore of the Sea of Galilee.
所以呢，这就是耶稣呢从加利利呢到了加百农啊，然后呢就是那个环那个加利利海的面海的别墅里面。
That week,
就在那个礼拜，
on Friday morning,
就星期五的早晨，
he sees some of his disciples out in a boat. They had been fishing all night.
他那时候在海那个别墅里面看，看到他其中的几个门徒呢，中夜就在那里打鱼啊。
It says that they were mending their nets. They were taking care of their nets.
他们说呢，那个时候呢，正在整理修补他们的渔网。
Now, this is Friday morning.
这个是礼拜五的早晨。
How do we know that?
我怎么知道说是礼拜五早晨呢？
Because the next morning they're in the synagogue on the Sabbath.
因为呢，圣经说呢，隔天呢，他们就在会堂里面啊，那就是安息日啊。
Yeah.
就这么简单。
So,
所以
Yeshua knows that the fishermen are not going to go out that night because it's going to be the Sabbath.
因为呢，耶稣知道了，因为呢，那太阳日一落呢，安息日就开始了，所以他们再也不会出去打鱼了。
So he says to the fishermen,
就在跟这些渔夫啦
Follow me. We're going to get ready for the Sabbath.
跟从我啊，我们现在要开始预备过安息日了。
Oh my goodness, look at this.
这我受不了啊！你看看这个图啊，
Look at fishermen have halos.
你看呢，居然的这个渔夫头上还有光环呐。
Well, fishing is a stinky business. Maybe it's flies.
真的是捕鱼是一个很腥臭的事情啦。可能那些鱼腥味呢，引来了一群的苍蝇在他们的头上飞啊，让这样误以为是光环呐。
So the fishermen follow Yeshua. He said, "Follow me," and they're getting ready for the Sabbath.
所以这些渔夫呢，跟着耶稣啊，他们就进去了。
Now we have to remember that these men had been with John the Baptist, Yohanan ben Zechariah.
你们要记得哦，这些渔夫呢，他们呢就是门徒啊，他们呢是过去是跟过那个撒加利亚的儿子施洗约翰。
At least Peter, Andrew, and John.
最少里面有3个彼得、雅各、约翰。
Then Philip.
然后还有腓力。
Then Nathaniel.
然后再来是拿但耶。
Then they went to the wedding in Cana together.
然后这一群人跟着耶稣呢去了迦南那个婚宴。
Then they went up to Jerusalem together
然后他们
for
又一起
Passover.
到了耶路撒冷去过那个逾越节。
They stayed with him for 2 months and baptized people.
他们跟耶稣在一起呢，然后他们为人施洗2个月之久。
Then they traveled up north, the woman at the well.
然后呢，他们就往北走呢，然后经过了那个撒玛利亚村庄井边妇人谈道的地方。
Then they went back down to Jerusalem for the feast of Shavuot.
然后呢，他们又呢再往南走的，到了耶路撒冷，要去过那个五旬节。
And then
然后
they went back to work.
奇怪了，已经跟了这么一大段，居然怎么回去干老本行捕鱼去了呀？
They're fishermen.
他们本业就是渔夫啊。
They have families.
因为什么呢？因为呢，哎呀，家里呢老的小的啊，人口众多啊，还是要养活他们啊。
James and John and Zebedee worked with their father in the fishing business.
这个约翰啊、雅各啊、他西比泰啊，他们都是为他们为他们的爸爸妈妈在留做之家。
So after Shavuot, when Yeshua went to Nazareth, they went back to work.
所以呢，就在五旬节结束的时候呢，耶稣呢回到了那个加百农去了。可是呢，那些渔夫呢就回到他们本地去打鱼去了。
At the end of the week on Friday, Yeshua said, "Come on, boys."
就在快要安息日的时候呢，耶稣跟他：“嘿，小伙子们，跟我来吧。”
Follow me.
跟我来。
We're going to get ready for Shabbat.
我们现在要来一起守安息日了。
The very next morning, they are in the synagogue.
那就是隔天的早上，他们就一起进了犹太人的会堂。
And there's a man in the synagogue.
那个时候，居然在那里坐了一被那个邪灵附身的人。
Everything was calm in the synagogue until this man erupted.
本来呢，这个会堂呢是宁静平安无事的，直到这个人起来捣乱了。
He's foaming at the mouth, screaming, rolling around on the ground right in the church.
因为那个时候呢，他口吐白沫，大声尖叫，然后在地上翻滚，搞得这个教堂啊乱七八糟的。
And the man said, "I know who you are.
然后那个人就开始说
You're Yeshua from Nazareth."
我知道你是谁，你是拿撒勒人耶稣。
You're the Messiah, the son of David.
你是弥赛亚，你是永生神的儿子。
And as soon as he said, "You're the Messiah," Yeshua said, "Shut up and come out of him."
就一当着一个乌龟啊，他讲弥赛亚3个字的时候，耶稣马上就警觉到，马上就闭嘴，不准再讲下去，马上给我出来。
The demon threw him to the ground, tore him, and then came out of him.
然后呢，这一个邪灵呢摔倒在地上呢，可是呢，这个邪灵就不得不出来了。
Wow, what a scene!
这些的那个会堂里面从来没有看过这样的马戏团的表演啊。
They're not used to seeing this in the synagogue.
你呢？他们在过去在会堂里面没有看过这样的抒情哎。
After the synagogue,
OK， 在这个会堂的事件完了以后，
Peter invites Yeshua over to his house for lunch.
那彼得说：“耶稣啊，那到我们家来吃午饭好吗？”
And Peter's mother-in-law was sick.
那个彼得的岳母那时候病了。
Oh my goodness!
他们又开始乱画了。
These fishermen, they have halos again.
这个时候呢，这些渔夫的头上的苍蝇一圈一圈的又跟来了。
And Peter's mother-in-law, where does she shop? Paris? Wow, look at that outfit.
那你看看这个彼得的岳母啊，她到底是到哪里去那个 shopping 的啊？是难道到巴黎去 shopping 的吗？怎么会穿着这一身的华服在那里呢？
She's sick, and Yeshua ministers to her, and she's immediately healed.
他那个时候啊是病重的啊，但是呢，耶稣服侍了他，他马上就医治，就做起来了。
And she gets up and begins to prepare food for them.
然后马上就为他们预备饮食。
This is the beginning of the Capernaum revival.
这个呢，就是所谓的加百农大复兴的开始。
The demon-possessed man's delivered that morning.
然后呢，因为怎么样？那天早上呢，被污鬼缠身的那个被当场被释放了。
Peter's mother-in-law is healed that afternoon.
哦，到了下午的时候呢，彼得的岳母呢，她的重热病呢，也当场医治好了。
And then when the sun sets, and it's no longer the Sabbath, people travel from all around, and Yeshua heals them all.
然后呢，到了那个日落的时候，就安息日结束的时候呢，哇，附近乡镇的人呢，听到这些消息呢，马上全部都聚集到彼得他家里面来呀，央求耶稣啊，医治各式各样大小的病，还有污鬼，耶稣全部耶稣全部一帮他们解决掉。
They go late into the night ministry.
哦，那天晚上呢，他们服侍到很深夜啊。
And then it says Yeshua, rising up a great while before day, went into a solitary place, and there he prayed.
然后接下来呢，耶稣一清早就起来了，他到了一个单独的一个地方，自己在那边祷告。
Says that his disciples were searching for him everywhere, and finally found him out in the wilderness, outside of town.
OK， 经文告诉我们说，那个时候啦，比那个门徒们一早起来的时候，哎，怎么耶稣不见了？到处找他，最后终于呢，在那个他们的乡镇外面呢，找到了耶稣。
They said, "Master, Master, come back, come back! There's a revival happening. Come back to town."
他们就说：“耶稣啊，赶快回来，赶快回来！这么多人来这里聚集啊，大复兴开始了。”
He said, "No."
他说不。
I must go to all these other communities and teach.
我一定要走遍各城各乡，把天国的福音传给他们。
Come on, follow me, help me.
快点，你们这些家伙跟随我，我需要帮手。
But they don't follow him.
但是他们没有一个人跟随他，去当他的帮手。
For the next 3 weeks, Yeshua travels alone and teaches in the synagogues.
然后接下来的3个礼拜啊，耶稣独自一个人单身旅行啊，走遍各城各乡啊，教训人。
The disciples don't go with him.
这些的门徒们没有一个跟着他去。
They saw the miracles, but they just couldn't get away from their responsibilities. They went back to fishing.
他们呢看到了这么多的神迹奇事啊，但是呢，他们心里面担心放不下他们家里面的生计，所以他们呢还是得要回去捕鱼啊，养活一家大小。
So during this time, Yeshua is teaching in the synagogues, and many people are following him.
所以这个时候，当他们在门徒正在忙着捕鱼的时候呢，耶稣呢走遍各城各乡，在会堂里面传讲天国的福音。
And then there's a multitude following him, and he goes down to the Sea of Galilee.
然后呢，他传讲完了以后呢，就有极大群的人就跟着耶稣，耶稣回到了加利利。
A multitude is following him.
一大群的群众就跟随着耶稣回到了加利利。
And that is when he sees the fishermen out of their boats taking care of their nets.
就是在那个时候呢，他看到这一些的渔夫的门徒们呢，他们那个时候呢，正已经捕鱼完毕了，他们正在整理他们的渔网。
He said to Peter,
他就跟彼得说
"Peter, put me in your boat and push out from the shore so that I can speak to the people."
彼得，把我放在你的船上，然后呢，把它开到离岸比较远的地方，好让我把它当作讲台。然后呢，我呢要对很。
See, there's a natural theater right there at Capernaum.
如果你到加百农去的时候，你会发现啊，就在加百农那个天然的这个环境里面，这等于是一个天然的歌剧院一样，他们那个音响很好。
Is still there to this day.
一直到今天啊，它的整个回声系统啊是非常棒的那个天然环境。
Thousands of people can sit on the shore.
几千个人可以坐在那个岸上。
Yeshua stands in the boat, and his voice then echoes off from the lake, and they can all hear him.
那个时候呢，耶稣呢就站在彼得的船上呢，对众人传讲天国的福音。几千人呢就坐在岸上呢，那个耶稣的声音是这样清澈的，随着加利流的水面传播过去，而且那个回声是非常清晰的。
After he is finished ministering, he's through teaching, then he speaks to Peter.
然后耶稣呢把这一个教导呢都做完了以后，耶稣就跟彼得说。
Peter, I need your help.
彼得，我需要你的帮助。
You've seen, I was out there by myself because you wouldn't go with me.
你也知道啊，我不得不一个人呢，这样子风尘仆仆3个礼拜之久，走遍各城各乡，在那里传讲天国福音。我一个人。
And this multitude of people are here because I have been ministering to them.
为什么你现在看到这几千人呢坐在这里呢？就是因为我去那里单身传讲福音，他们就信了，他们就跟随我了。
I asked you to follow me. Now will you follow me?
我之前要去这一趟旅程之前呢，我已经要求你们跟随我吧，可是你们没有。那现在我问你一下，再问你一次，你愿不愿意现在跟随我？从今以后。
And the conversation would have gone something like this.
那很有可能呢，这个耶稣跟这个彼得之间的对话可能是这样
Lord, we just can't leave the fishing business behind.
主啊，我们真的是很难把我们这个打鱼的这个渔产公司就不管它了。
The fishing has not been good. In fact, we fished all night last night and didn't catch a thing. We've got bills to pay.
我们有很多的账单要付啊，可是呢，就算光是要把这个渔产公司彼得渔产公司经营好，我们就已经很累了。你看，我们昨天晚上这样中夜的打鱼啊，没有什么收获呀，账单付不起呢。
I don't know what you want from us.
我不晓得耶稣，你还要跟我要求什么？
We went up with you to the feast of Passover, and we stayed for 2 months, and we helped you to immerse people.
我们已经尽了全力了，你看我们呢，撇下我们自己的生意不做，我们就跟随你2个月之久，到要那个过那个一起去逾越节，然后又是那个五旬节啊这些的，花了2个月的时间啊，我们是完全没有收入呢。
We went up to Samaria, and we ministered with you there.
我们一起跟你到了撒玛利亚村庄啊，你叫我们是收割这一群白色的庄稼，我们也去收割了呀。
You said, "Follow me up to Shavuot," and we went up to Shavuot together.
然后呢，你们又叫我们跟你一起上耶路撒冷，再去过那个五旬节，我们也一起跟你去了。
That's when we found out that your cousin Yohanan had been put in prison.
然后呢，就是在那个时候，我们发现大事不妙了。哦，你的那个堂兄啊，居然呢，这个叫做施洗约翰的呢，被下到监里面去了，这危险呢。
And we had to get back to work.
然后呢，哇，又这样又危险，然后又没钱赚，我们真的又一家大小要养，我们只好回来捕鱼啊。
We've got bills to pay.
哇，那么这个账单啊，回到家账单堆积如山啊，每一个都要付耶。
And thanks to you, I've got a mother-in-law I need to feed.
然后呢，多亏了你，耶稣啊，你还把我的岳母给医治好了，现在我又多一个人要养。
Peter is, and they're complaining about the economic conditions, and you can understand that.
你可以想象吧，彼得就在那里啊，满肚子牢骚啊，追着耶稣呢，一五一十把牢骚都发尽了。你们可以想象，你如果是彼得，你可能会这样做啊。
Yeshua said, "You've got money problems?"
耶稣说啊，你有财务上的困难吗？
Go in there, get your nets, and throw your nets out. Cast out your nets.
好，耶稣说这样吧，我帮你解决这个问题。你现在 再一次的去把你的这个收起来的渔网啊，去把它拿出来，然后呢，你就撒在这个船的这一边。
Peter said, "Oh yeah, that's going to do a lot of good."
哦，那个彼得就说耶稣啊，拜托你的外行人不要来教我们这些内行人怎么打鱼，好不好？
Okay. You just got here last week. Let me tell you something about the fishing business.
OK， 你才刚刚来这边小住了1个礼拜而已啊，你对捕鱼这个行业是一窍不通的。我现在指点你迷津一下。
We fished all night and we didn't catch a thing.
我们中夜打鱼呢，一条鱼都没捕到。
And you don't fish with nets during the day because the fish can see the nets and they swim out of them.
OK 啦，这个捕鱼呢，入门的门槛啊，第一件要学会的就是，你绝对不会在太阳出来的时候呢，去这个撒网的，因为那个网子呢撒下去的时候，那个鱼啊在下面呢，看到日光透下来的，看到那个网子看得清清楚楚的。
You can't even fish on the Sea of Galilee with a full moon because the fish can see your nets.
哎呀，耶稣，我在教你第2课，刚刚第1课 ，OK， 甚至呢，在满月的时候，那是月光很亮的时候，那个时候啊，你也别忙了，你也不用去撒网，因为那个鱼啊，在下面有呢，那个月光很亮，它也是看那个网子看得清清楚楚的。
Yeshua said, "You're going to complain to me? Are you just going to keep on complaining, Peter?"
然后耶稣就说：“彼得啊，你有完没完呐？你牢骚发完了没？”
I'm telling you, take your nets out and cast them out.
我讲的很简单，你照我的话做，把你的网呢收起来的网呢再度拿出来，把它张开来。
Peter said, "Okay." He's going to have to learn this the hard way.
OK， 彼得说：“好吧，我们非得来走这一招呢，不然呢不能够证明我说的是对的。”
So Peter went in and he got a net.
OK， 所以说彼得进屋子里面呢，好吧，就把网拿出来了。
Not nets, he got one net.
OK， 不是复数，是单数，就那么一张网，要好让耶稣学习彼得的功课。
He went out there all by himself with one net because he's going to do what Yeshua said.
他呢，彼得呢，就是一个人呢，就去去拿了一只网子出来而已啊，然后就是呢，要照耶稣的话来做啊。
So he then cast his net out.
然后呢，彼得就在耶稣的面前呢，哎呀，撒就撒吧，就刷，就把这个网给撒出去了。
In the broad daylight.
就在光天化日之下撒网呀。
And then he started to bring it in.
哎呀，彼得就心不甘情不愿的，哎呀，开始收网了。哎呀，我要不是应该要很轻，没有，怎么会这么
Big James, John, get the boats, get them out here.
彼得约翰啊，赶快啊，快点呐，把那个船赶快开出来呀，不然呢，这些鱼要跑掉了。
The net was breaking.
因为那个鱼实在太多了，我这一张单薄的渔网快要撑不住了，你们要快一点。
They got the other boats out and they started dipping the fish out of the net. They couldn't even pull the net in.
所以这个呢，为了机不可失啊，这么一大堆的鱼啊，所以彼得、约翰啊，哇，船火速开过去了，然后呢，没有时间再收网了，他们赶快的用他们的器具呢，赶快到网里面把这些鱼啊，赶快捞上来啊，因为网子快要破了。
They dragged the net into shore, and they got all the fish.
那个时候呢，终于呢，那个鱼都捞上来了，然后呢，渔网呢就把它收过来到岸上了。
They could then take those fish to the market and pay all their bills because they got more fish than a Galilean fisherman would get in an entire year.
就是这么一网的鱼啊。OK， 他们就可以拿到那个菜市场去卖啊。这就是加利利的渔夫要打网打鱼打1整年啊。结果彼得呢就那么一网呢，就等于人家打了1年的鱼啊。
And what did
所以
Pe-
这样子呢，就可以几乎他整年他们全家老小的生活费一次就搞定了。
And what did Peter say?
然后那个时候彼得他，比如说彼得他就讲什么话呢？记得吗
He said, he
？Yeah, like
he said,
depart from me.
Depart from me, Lord. I'm a sinful man.
他说主啊，你离开我吧，我是一个罪人。
Because he didn't believe what Yeshua said.
因为呢，他们不相信耶稣之前告诉他们的。
He gave all the excuses why he couldn't go with them. And now he didn't go the first time. And now he's saying we can't do it again. And now all their excuses are gone.
他呢，你想想，他们那个第一次呢，耶稣呢，他没有听从耶稣的话语，跟着耶稣呢，去帮助耶稣到各城各乡去传教传道。他们那时候拒绝了他，然后呢，现在呢，耶稣来到这里，他又给了他的一大片的礼物，满腹的劳索都发尽了。结果呢，是这样。
Yeshua said, don't fear. From now on, you will catch men.
所以那个时候，耶稣就回答他说：“彼得，不要怕，从今以后，你要得人如得鱼。”
And it says then that they forsook their nets and followed him.
就是在那个时候，经文说，他们就把他渔网就舍弃了，就跟随了耶稣。
See, that's a lot richer. There's a lot more to it than just little words on the page.
你看到吗？圣经所要表达的，比只是那个简简单单的几句经文啊，要丰富很多。
And I probably wouldn't know this had I not been invited to go out on the Sea of Galilee in the middle of the night on a fishing boat.
我呢，如果我为什么会了解这个呢？是因为呢，我有一个机会啊，因为我住在那里，然后呢，有被渔夫人们邀请到那个渔船上半夜去打鱼。
Now they use big steel nets and huge boats.
他们现在用的船是很大的呢，而且那个网是铁网。
But we had to wait until there was no moon before we could go out fishing.
我们要看到那个完全没有月光的时候，我们才能够出航。
Now the disciples follow Yeshua full time.
从那个以后，全时间的这些门徒们就跟随了耶稣。
And what happens next?
接下来
In the Gospels.
就是呢，第一福音书里面首次记载耶稣的信息。
And this is when
那是什
Yeshua
么时候？
said, do not think.
就是在那个信息里面，耶稣说：“不要想。”
Now most people stop right there.
啊，很多人就读到说不要想，他们就停下，好，不要想。
They don't think anymore.
啊，从这以后他们也就不想了。
But he said, do not think for one moment that I have come to destroy the Torah or the prophets.
啊，但是呢，整句是这么说的：你们不要有一点点的时候想说，我来这里呢是要废除律法跟先知。
No matter what you hear, no matter what people tell you,
不管你听到的是什么，也不管其他人告诉你什么。
I have not come to destroy the Torah or the prophets.
我来并不会去废除律法或先知书。
I have come to fulfill.
相反的，我来呢是要来成就，要来应验。
Till heaven and earth passes, one vowel or consonant now will not pass from the Torah till all is fulfilled.
OK， 就是说呢，天地呢有一天呢都要废去了。可是这个妥拉里面那个一点一画，意思就是说那个下面那个母音上面那个一点，你们看到雅吼发上面不是上面一点吗？下面还有插那个其他的母音吗？就是那个一点那个下面一画都全部都不会都要成就的，虽然他没有写出来。
Somebody once told me that the Torah and the prophets have all been fulfilled now.
所以有人告诉我说，那个律法跟先书全部都已经应验成就，都是过去式了。
We don't have to keep the commandments of God anymore.
然后我们从此呢就不需要再守神的。
Away with the commandment, thou shalt not commit adultery, and thou shalt not kill.
这样借我听他这样子讲呢，那难道的意思说，神呢已经借着耶稣呢废除了妥拉，然后这个妥拉呢告诉我们说，你们不可杀人，你们不可以犯奸淫。神把这个借着耶稣把这个妥拉的教导就废除掉了。
I said, how about the commandment where we're commanded not to have sex with animals?
然后我就问那个人啊，你的意思是说那样的，好，我再问你一个问题好了。那呢，至于那个那妥拉里面说呢，你不可以跟那个兽啊有那个兽交犯这个。
They said, yeah, all the Torah and all the prophets have been fulfilled.
对啊，照你所讲的，那这个那个律法就是妥拉先知书呢，都已经被应验了，而且过去式的不用去理它了。
I said, well, isn't that convenient?
这样子听起来，真的要犯罪就很多合理的借口了。
I was watching television.
我在看着电视。
And the wolf was not laying down with the lamb, the wolf was eating the lamb.
我看到的呢是那个豺狼啊，不是跟那个绵羊同居啊，那个是豺狼呢在吞吃绵羊啊。
The lion is not eating straw like the oxen.
然后呢，那个狮子呢也不是在像那个牛犊一样在吃草。
The tabernacle of David has not been rebuilt.
而且呢，那个大卫呢被拆解掉的帐幕也没有被重建起来呀。
The Messiah isn't ruling from his throne in Jerusalem.
那个弥赛亚也还没有坐在耶路撒冷的宝座上面呢，统治全地啊。
Babylon hasn't been destroyed.
巴比伦呢还没有被毁灭。
So how do you get that all the Torah and the prophets have been fulfilled?
所以到底你是从哪里得到的这样观念，说那个所有的妥拉先知书呢，全部都已经是过去式了？
Yeshua said,
耶稣说
except your righteousness exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you will not see the kingdom of heaven.
你们的义如果不胜过文士跟法利赛人的义，断不可进天国。
Now that's a brilliant statement for a Pharisee.
这个对法利赛人呢来讲，你这样讲实在是太奇怪了。
Because the Pharisees were teaching just about the same thing.
因为法利赛人呢，他们教导的也是同样的说法。
The Pharisees were teaching, if you break the commandments of God, you can be forgiven.
法利赛是这样教导，就是说呢，你如果违反了神妥拉的诫命的话，你可以被受到饶恕的。
But if you deliberately break the rules and regulations of the Pharisees, you will have no part in the world to come.
但是呢，如果你胆敢故意的违反我们法利赛人所制定的这一些规条的话，你在那个来世里面你是没有份的，意思是说你不会被复活的。
Yeshua is saying, you scribes and Pharisees, you're not going to see the kingdom of heaven.
耶稣说不对，我告诉你们，就是这一些法利赛人啊，他们的绝对进不了天国的，你们不要听他们那一套。
And then Yeshua said, you've heard it said of them of old time.
然后呢，耶稣就说呢，你们曾经听说，你们听说那个古时呢，有人有话这么说。
Who's the them?
那么这些的有人呢，这个 them 啊，这些人到底耶稣是指谁？
The scribes and Pharisees who will not see the kingdom of heaven.
指的就是这些断不能进天国的法利赛跟文士。
You've heard it said of them this, but I say this.
OK， 你们从这一些的不能够进天国的法利赛人跟文士教导你们这个。 要听我的，我现在告诉你这一套，你才要听。
And all through the Sermon on the Mount, he is saying, these are the rules of the Pharisees. This is what they say, but I'm telling you, this is reality.
所以呢，这个整个那个天国讲论啊，那个天国八福的里面那个讲论啊，这马太福音的5章开始那几章之久啊，全部在讲一个重点啊。你看它有一个模式啊，就是说呢，他们说这样，你们不要去做。然后但是呢，我告诉你应该是这样，这个是你们要做的。
Oh my goodness.
哦，
This is all Chinese.
这个全部居然变成了中文。
Okay.
哦
Okay. We don't have time to do the whole Sermon on the Mount, obviously.
好，现在呢，真的没有办法把耶稣的这个天国八福呢全部讲好。
But after the Sermon on the Mount, that's when Yeshua then goes to the toll booth of Matthew, who was a Levite scribe.
然后呢，这个呢，税吏啊，接下来耶稣呢就到了那个马太啊，这个税吏呢，他的那个在收税的摊子那个。他的收费站里面啊
There are Roman roads all through the Galilee. And if you wanted to use those roads, you had to pay a toll.
然后呢，这个是这样子的，而且他是受过训练的文士啊，然后呢是把罗马的规定，就是说你今天呢要通过这一条道路呢，这一条道路是收费的，是有一个收费站的。
This Levite was working for the Roman government as a toll booth collector.
所以呢，这一个税吏呢，他是为罗马政府工作，就在那里管这个收费站。
And remember, Papias said Matthew wrote his gospel in the Hebrew language.
那还记得吗？我昨天跟你们说，约翰的弟子叫 Papias， 他说呢，当初呢，约翰呢写马太写马太福音呢是用希伯来文写的。
Yeshua invited himself over to Matthew's for a big banquet that night.
马太呢没有邀请耶稣，耶稣自己邀请自己到马太家里面去参加他们的宴席。
This is a big Jewish tradition.
这个是一个很大的犹太人的传统。
When the new moon is sighted, we have a new moon feast.
就是说呢，当那个新月出现的那天啊，我们呢会有一个新月的party。
And at this feast, there were a lot of people there who didn't have halos.
然后呢，在那里呢，有很多人在那里做宴席上面，这些人头上都是没有光环的。
Yeah, a couple of you got it.
好，有一些人呢，你就懂了我这个笑话，你们开始笑了。
Okay.
好。
And after that night, Matthew never went back to work again.
就那一天晚上宴席之后啊，马太呢就再也没有再回去收费站去收费了。
He was a Levite scribe, and he then followed Yeshua full time.
他呢是一个受过文士训练的税吏，他从此全职跟随耶稣。
He was the one who recorded Yeshua's first message, the Sermon on the Mount.
他是第一个呢，把耶稣呢，在这个天国八福讲论呢，全部写下来的第一个讯息的人。
Because he was there when Yeshua delivered the message.
因为他那个时候当场就在那里。
And then.
然后。
And it was the second Sabbath after the first.
OK， 这个现在讲的是第一个安息日之后的第二个安息日。
This is Luke 6:1, right?
这个是路加福音的6章1节。
The second Sabbath after the first.
就是新月开始以后的第一个安息日之后的第二个安息日。
This is the craziest verse ever interpreted by a Gentile.
这个是呢外邦人呢解释的最荒谬的一节。
You can search through all the commentaries, and it's complete blithering idiocy.
你们呢可以说所有的解经家里面所解的全部都是解得一塌糊涂。
I'm going to show you what it is.
我要告诉你们这一集经文到底在说什么。
The second Sabbath after the first, they went through the grain fields and harvested, right?
就是说呢，经文告诉我们说第二个安息日，第一个安息日那个经文是怎么讲？ 第二个安息的 after the first 的一以后。
don't explain it.
哦，
Just
不能解释，
interpret
不能解
me.
释。好，就是说呢，那个第二个安息日之后
The second Sabbath after the first. It's
Okay.
very confusing.
，OK，
Say that.
OK， 真的很让人家搞得糊里糊涂的。就是说呢，第二个安息日呢是在第一之后。
And what is the first?
那到底这个第一 first 是说
The
什么？
new moon.
哎呀，这个
The-
first 讲的是新月，就是那个月的开始的第一天。
The Rosh Chodesh feast that Yeshua was at Matthew's house.
就是呢，马太呢，耶稣那时候在马太他家里面所参与的那一个月的之首，就是一个月的第一天所举行的那个宴席。
Right there is the first.
就在那里呢，就是讲的就是那个月的第一天。
Here's the first Sabbath.
然后这是第一个安息日。
Here's the second Sabbath
Now-
after the first.
然后再来呢，就是那个第二个安息日。
It's simple biblical reckoning of time.
这个就是很清晰、很正确的这个照圣经来讲解的运算出来的希伯来历法。大家有没有还是模模糊糊？我再多讲一句话，就是呢，它就是从1号，就是那个月的1号叫做 first，OK？、那个 first 呢，开始之后有一个安息日，然后呢，第一个安息日之后呢，还有一个第二个安息日。
Okay.
Yeah， 这样清楚了哦。嗯，好。
Okay. It's just a simple biblical reckoning of time.
啊，为什么举这个例子？只是要让你们告诉说，你们如果
And what happened on this second Sabbath after the first at Matthew's house?
OK， 所以在马太福音的那个月的第一天啊，那个宴席之后的第二个安息日，那发生什么事？
Yeshua and his disciples went through a field of grain and plucked the ears of corn.
就是在那个时候，耶稣跟他门徒们到了麦田那，然后呢，开始呢掐了麦穗。
Some of the Pharisees were irate. They said, "Why do your disciples do that which is not lawful on the Sabbath?"
哦，有一些法利赛人就很生气，就质问耶稣：为什么你的门徒里面在安息日做这一件不合法的事情呢？
Now, the Torah gives the poor the right to eat any day of the week.
妥拉明明规定啊，就是呢，那个贫穷的人呐、不管是在一个礼拜的哪一天呐、他们都肚子饿都可以吃饱。
The poor can go into any vineyard or any Sabbath or any day and eat a meal.
就是这些贫穷的人，因为没有东西吃，可是呢，妥拉就给他们允许到在每7天的任何一天，包括安息日，你可以进到葡萄园或者到麦田里面呢，你可以在那里饱餐一顿。
They can stand there and eat a meal in your fields.
他们就可以进到你所有的这个麦田也好，葡萄园也好，他们可以站在那里饱餐一顿。
But they can't harvest and put it in a bag and carry it away and take it to the market and sell it.
但是呢，他们不能够带自己的脸盆啊什么的，在那里吃完了还把你收割了一下，装满了，免得拿到那个菜市场去卖，不可以的。
But this is God's provision for the poor in the land of Israel.
这个呢，就是神呢对于以色列全地的贫穷人的供应，
It's true to this very day.
一直到今天，这都还是真实的。
Jew, Gentile, it doesn't matter. If you're hungry, you can go into a field and you can eat, or into a vineyard and eat a meal.
不管啊，你的身份是犹太人还是外邦人都不管，只要你肚子饿了，你可以到人家的那个园子里面去呢，站在那里饱餐一顿。
But
可是
these rabbis made takanot.
这些拉比人呢，居然做了一条 takano 这样的规条出来。
Takanot is a Hebrew word.
哈卡诺呢，这个本身是希伯来的一个术语。
It means laws enacted by the Pharisees that change or negate biblical law.
就是说呢，这个塔卡诺是由法利赛人他们所制定的，这个制定出来的这个塔卡诺呢，他们会那个违反了，或者是忽略了那个妥拉的规定。
So the Pharisees said that if you were to pluck grain on the Sabbath, you are harvesting. That is forbidden.
所以呢，法利赛人就这么规定啊。他说，你如果在安息日的时候呢，你去掐麦穗啦，那个呢就代表你在收割啊。所以呢，这个是不允许的。
When you then rub the grain together and blow away the chaff, you are winnowing. That is forbidden on the Sabbath.
这个呢，那个呢，如果呢，然后接下来你这个动作你要搓嘛，对不对？搓那个麦穗呢，把那个糠跟坯糠弄掉，壳弄掉嘛。然后说呢，这个呢，你就是在去糠坯，又是做工。
And when you stand there and chew the grain, you are now grinding. And grinding is forbidden on the Sabbath.
然后你站在那里，在那边再把这个谷粒放在你的嘴巴里面，再咬的时候，哎。你那个时候是在磨麦粒，哎，这个又是做工，安息日不准许的。
That's what they were saying, that Yeshua and his disciples were breaking the Torah.
这个呢，就是他们质问耶稣说：“你的门徒里面所做的这一些不合安息日规定的事情，就是指刚刚所讲的。”
No, they were breaking the takanot. The laws that the rabbis added that they're never allowed to add.
所以呢，耶稣的门徒呢，并没有违反妥拉的规定。相反的，耶稣的门徒呢，违反的是法利赛人本来就不应该加添的塔卡诺。
Okay. Now, on the same God.
好，就在同一安息日，耶稣就进了会堂。
There's a man with a withered hand.
他们呢安排了一个呢，这个手都枯的人坐在那里。
They're wanting to accuse Yeshua, so they said, "Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath?"
所以呢，他们就在设下这个陷阱呢，要来陷害耶稣啊。所以就跟耶稣说：“哎，在安息日治病到底是可以还是不可以？”
He doesn't even have to answer them.
耶稣根本懒得回答他们啊。
Because if he heals on the Sabbath, he's breaking their takanot, their law.
因为呢，如果他医治的这一个枯干的手呢，就是代表说呢，他已经那个违反了法利赛所规定的塔卡诺。
Okay. So he said, "Stretch forth your hand."
所以耶稣呢，就直接说：“手伸出来吧。”
And it was made whole as the other.
结果那手一伸出来，哎呦，全部都医好了。
This is the short version.
好，我现在要讲简短的版本。
A sower went forth to sow.
然后呢，就是撒种的出去撒种了。
And a farmer sows the very best grain that he has.
那个农夫一定是把最上等的种子留下来，舍不得吃，要来撒种用的。
They eat the inferior grain, but the best grain, that's what he cast out into the field.
收成之后啊，一定把那个上等的谷粒分别出来，那个是不吃的，他们那个是留着要撒种用的。
And he said, most of it isn't going to amount to anything.
然后耶稣这个比喻里面说啊，其实这样子撒种出去，有很多的，虽然你撒上好的种子，但是有很多都不会结果子。
It's going to fall in the thorns. It's going to fall on rocks.
你们的确出去撒的是上等的好种啊，但是呢，有一些呢是会落到石头上，有一些落到土壤啊，有一些落到荆棘。
But once in a while, it finds good ground, and then it multiplies 30, 60.
是呢，这个好种啊，有的时候它还真的会落在好土里面啊，那个时候呢就结实100倍啊。
And that is what Yeshua says we are to do.
这个就是耶稣在教导我们所当行的。
It's like a numbers game.
这个呢，好像是个数字的游戏啊。
You have no idea what's going to happen to the seed you sow, but you sow it and you do the best you can and you use your best. That is how the kingdom grows.
OK， 这个呢，基本上呢，就是呢一个好像有一个固定的几率的原则啦，哈，就是说你要出去尽量撒越多的种子啊，你撒越多的种子出去呢，到时候呢就会有越多的收成。也许那个比例是低的，但是数目呢是多的。
Like me coming here.
就好像我飞渡太平洋来到你们这里。
I am sowing the best seed that I've got.
我现在所撒在你们身上的，就是上等的好种。
I am doing this as if this is the only time I will ever get to be with you.
我每一次这样做的时候，我都把它当作这可能是最后一次我在你面前撒好种的机会了。
And I don't know what's going to happen in your lives.
我也不知道说你往后的人生会怎么样。
Some of you don't have any depth of earth.
有一些人呢，可能你们的土壤的深度没有啊。
And it's going to spring up, and as soon as a little persecution, a little insult happens, you're gone.
然后呢，那个时候呢，有一些你们会发展一下就那个发展得很快啊，长得很快啊。可是呢，因为那个深度不够啊，所以呢，那个有一点的逼迫，有一点的嘲笑，你马上就退缩了。
Some, though, is finding good, deep ground, and it is going to bring forth an incredible harvest here in Taiwan and around the world because of you.
但是呢，我告诉你啊，但是呢，不管是在台湾或在全世界，不管怎么样呢，你们尽量出去撒这个好种啊，这个好种撒出去。总是呢，有一些呢，它会落在上好的土壤上面啊。
Oh, I forgot to say.
忘记说。
Those with the stony ground, they left and they're not back here.
还有呢，这个刚刚离开我们去的呢，因为是落在石头上面的，他们离开了。开玩笑的。这个是开玩笑的，千万不要当真。
Then Yeshua heals a man.
然后呢，接下来耶稣行的这一件，把医治生来是瞎眼的，他医治的手法呢是吐唾沫。
You can read about it in the chronological Gospels.
然后你们可以在这本中文即将发行的中文版的四福音书编年体里面找到。
The rabbis absolutely forbidden putting saliva on one's eyes on the Sabbath.
因为这些拉比呢，居然会有这一条他看到的规定，说在安息日呢，你不可以把吐唾沫反而放在那个别人的眼睛上面。
You're thinking, oh, that's ridiculous.
这你可能说，卢德牧师啊，你这个可能是在瞎掰的吧？
Why would they make a law like that?
为什么会有任何的正常人会来做这样子的规条呢？
Because they know if you'll follow it, then they can control you.
哎呀，你们就不懂了，因为他们知道说，我呢做出来这样一个荒谬的规条了，但是如果你愿意遵守的话，哎呀，我就知道呢，我可以完全掌控你了。
Now, among all of his disciples, he selects 12 as apostles.
好，在这些众多跟随他的这些门徒里面，他特别精心挑选12个使徒。
Apostle is from Shiloah, which is sent one in Hebrew.
其实呢，这个 apostle 这个字啊，就是跟希罗亚词的那个许罗啊这个字是一样的，但是意思是奉差遣的意思。
These disciples are his sent ones, but he sends them nowhere.
这一些的12个使徒呢，是要把他们差遣出去，但是耶稣还没有差遣他们。
But he begins to train them.
他开始教导他们。
Because training has to happen before one is sent.
因为呢，你必须要好好教导他使徒呢，在你要差遣他们出去以前，你要好好教导他们。
Oh, Okay. He's going to be sending them out in the 6th month, which is 2 months from now. And these 2 months are intense training.
然后呢，就是说呢，他在那个训练他们完了以后呢，那个在4个月以后，他就所以说他要6个月之后，他要送他们出去。
During this time, John's disciples, Yohanan's disciples, come to Yeshua.
就在这个时候呢，约翰呐，就耶稣的门徒啦，也是施洗约翰的门徒啦，来找耶稣。
John has been rotting away in prison for months now.
那个时候，施洗约翰呐，已经呢在那个监狱里面好几个月了。
And he has this message for Yeshua.
他呢就是有一个要人带一个口信来给耶稣。
Are you the Messiah or not?
到底你是不是弥赛亚？
I know I said I must decrease and he must increase, but does he know I'm rotting away in prison?
我知道，我有讲过说，我必衰微，他必兴旺。可是呢，我现在是待在监狱里面呢，我的身体越来越糟糕了呢。
And he said, go back and tell Yohanan this.
然后呢，耶稣就告诉那个人说：“你回去告诉施洗约翰，
The lepers are cleansed.
就是说大麻风的得医治啊，得洁净。
The blind are healed.
然后呢，瞎眼的得看见，
The dead are raised.
死人复活，
The poor have the gospel
贫
preached
穷
to
的
them.
有福音传给他们。
And tell him this.
然后呢，你先把这个讲给他听，然后再告诉他这句话。
Blessed is he that's not offended in me.
就是呢，凡不因为我而绊倒的呢，或者是离弃我的呢，他是有福的。
When we say that Yeshua is Lord, that means he is in charge.
不是主这句话背后的意思是说，他说了算。
We may not like what we may be going through right now,
我们可能呢不会喜欢说我们现在所经历的困难，
but that's why we're told in everything, give thanks.
这个也就是为什么保罗告诉我们说，你在一切的事上面呢都要感谢。
Paul and Silas beaten nearly to death,
保罗跟希拉在监狱里面被打得半死，
but they were singing and giving thanks in prison.
但是呢，在那个时候呢，他们在监狱里面呢唱歌颂赞神、赞美神。
That is what turned the Philippian jailer and the entire city of Philippi upside down.
那个就是为什么，就是因为这样子的言行啊，把这个狱卒呢，还有把这个整个菲利比那整个搅翻起来了。
This is the temple of Dionysus.
OK， 这个是那个希腊的那个酒神的圣殿啊。
This is actually right across from my house in the Galilee.
这个呢，其实呢就在我加利利的家里面的对面。
Yeshua lands in a boat right down on the Sea of Galilee, below the temple of Dionysus.
就是呢，耶稣呢坐的船呢，就到了那个加利利那个地方，那个地方呢，就刚好在这个希腊酒神的下面。
The Susita is the 10th. It's the northernmost city of the Roman Decapolis. These are Roman pagan cities.
这个西大这个地方呢，是罗马的那个城市啊，好像底加波里那个地方的城市啊。
And in the temple of Dionysus, they sacrifice pigs on the altar, and the pigs and the people eat the pigs as part of their temple service.
然后这是在他们在这个敬拜这个希腊的这个酒神叫做那个 Dionysus 的这个过程里面呢，他们会把那个猪来献祭，然后献完祭了以后，这些人就外邦人就一起来分享这头猪。
Right down below this is where they raised the temple swine.
就在这一个酒神的神殿的下面呢，就是他们就是在那里养猪。
And there are two men who are naked and they're living in the tombs.
然后有2个人赤身露体呢，就住在坟墓里面。
This is what God calls an abomination.
这一个呢，就是神说这样子呢是行亵渎之事的，
Also called in the Bible sodomy.
而且呢，也是在圣经里面叫做所多玛的行为。
Men lying with men like they lie with women. It's an
就
abomination.
是说，男人跟男人呢一起性交，然后好像女人跟女人一起性交，这个就是在圣经里面所讲的 abomination。
These abominations are becoming very acceptable.
因为这样子的行为呢，在那个外邦的习俗里面变成司空见惯的行为。
In America, there are many female ministers being ordained and they're lesbians.
现在呢，在美国呢，已经很多的教会里面呢，有很多的女牧师被案例，而且他们是女同性恋者。
These two men in the tombs are demon possessed.
然后这2个呢，同时又刚好是被邪灵附身的。
And Yeshua heals these men, and the one, his name is Legion.
然后呢，耶稣呢把这2个男人都医治好了，但是其中有一个呢，他的名字叫做群。
See, sodomy is really no different than adultery.
其实呢，所多玛这样子行为啦，其实跟那个所谓圣经里面的奸淫是一样意思啊。
Someone could say, well, I feel like I was born to be a homosexual.
也许有的人他会觉得说，我天生就生下来就是这个样子，要做同性恋的。
But in fact, all men are really born to be adulterers.
但是其实啦，事实上我就要讲白点，所有的男人出生啊，因为很容易被这个眼目的情欲来吸引啊，每一个都有可能成为犯奸淫的男人啊。
But we don't commit adultery because it's against God's law.
但是呢，为什么我们这些男人呢就不敢去犯奸淫呢？因为神的话语说不要做。
I could say, oh, I want to commit adultery.
我也可以说，哎呀，我恨不得没有这一条规定啊。
Oh, but that doesn't make it right.
但是呢，神的话这么讲呢，我这样做是不对的呀，在神的眼中。
These men had demon spirits.
这些人呢，在身上的邪灵附在他们身上。
And Yeshua cast the demon spirits out of this man and set him free.
然后耶稣呢，就把这一个人呢，从他的那个群啊，一群的鬼都赶出去了，然后把他释放得自由。
Sodomy is a sexual sin, just like adultery is.
其实啊，这个所多玛啦，这样子的性的行为啦，就如同呢这个犯的奸淫呐一样啦，都是属于落在这个就是犯罪的性行为里面，都同一个区块，没有哪一个大哪一个小。
And so Yeshua cast the demons out of him.
所以耶稣呢，就把那些的污鬼都给他赶出去了。
The demon said, there's a herd of swine here. Let me go in the herd of swine.
所以呢，这一群的污鬼说，那里有一大群的猪啊，让我们进到猪群里面好不好？
Why would the demons want to go in the herd of swine?
那为什么这一些的污鬼们，他们想要进入这一群的猪群里面呢？
These are the swine for the pagan temple.
因为呢，这一些猪群啊，是特别养来呢，就是为刚刚所讲的那一个酒神，希腊的酒神在祭祀所用的猪群。
They want to get recycled back into the people.
因为呢，当他们这样子进到猪群以后呢，然后这个酒神的祭祀的那个庆典里面呢，把这些猪呢宰了、烤了、杀了、吃了以后呢，他们又可以这样再度回到人里面去。
But then the pigs did something unexpected.
结果这一些猪啊，他们一点都不肯合作。
They ran into the Kinneret, the Sea of Galilee.
OK， 一群的猪啦，他们的就冲过那个山崖呀，集体自杀，投海自杀。
The man with the legion that had been delivered, then asked Yeshua, "Let me go with you. Let me go with you."
然后这个从身上被耶稣赶出一大群的污鬼的这个人，就是耶稣啊，让我跟随你。
Yeshua said, "No.
耶稣说不，
Go home and tell your parents and your family and your friends that you have been delivered."
回去告诉你的父母、你的亲朋好友说，你现在已经被主给释放了。
See, that is what Yeshua said to do when you get delivered of these demon spirits.
所以呢，这就是耶稣说了，当你们被从这个污鬼里面释放出来的时候，你们就可以就是要这样做。
Go back and testify that you've been delivered.
你要跟众人来持续做见证，说呢，你已经被神释放得自由。
And when you declare your deliverance, you will remain delivered.
当你不持续的来做见证，说你已经释放得自由了，你就会一直持续在释放得自由的里面。
You've got to fight for it. You don't want those demons coming back with more and worse demons, because then the latter state is worse than the beginning.
你必须要这样持续不断的见证，做见证来做征战，因为你不想要停止下来，放弃掉，以至于呢，那个被赶出去的这个鬼啊，又出去找了一大堆的比他更恶的，然后更多的又跑回来住到你身上。
It's a beautiful story.
这是一个美好的故事。
I know, and I've ministered to many people, homosexuals, and they have received their deliverance.
我也服侍过一些的同性恋者，他们也真的是得着了医治。
And
释放。
Yeshua says, "Go back and tell your friends and family what God has done for you."
然后耶稣呢，同样的，耶稣也是对他们说呢：你们这些得着释放的，你们要回去跟你的亲朋好友来做见证，说耶稣释放我得自由了。
Oh, in the King James it says, "The people of the village came down, and when they saw that the pigs were destroyed, they besought Yeshua that he would depart from them."
就在这个钦定版的圣经啊，特别指出来说，哇，这个村庄养猪的这个村庄啊，他们呢看到这居然呢，他们辛辛苦苦的可以高价卖出去的这些圣猪们呢，居然呢集体投海自杀了，他们就跑来跟耶稣讲说：拜托拜托，你不要再待在我们这里了。
That's a mild word, besought.
Besought, what does
They
it mean?
besought.
Besought 就
besought
央
him.
求，就是
No.
苦苦的哀求。
They just lost $100,000 of temple pigs. They're screaming at him, "Get out of here! Get out of here!"
他们呢，其实 besought 这个字啊，今天 besought 这个字不是苦苦哀求啦，因为眼看着他们价值10万美金的这些的那个殿祭祀这个殿酒神这。结果全部投海自杀，10万美金全部泡在海水里面了。他们就跟耶稣说：“你赶快给我火速离开呀！”
We're going to close. We're going to close. We're going to take a break for 2 minutes.
好，我们呢马上要结束了。我
At
现在要
least I am.
现在要休息2分钟。OK， 我们要讲到那个尼哥底母啊，半夜耶稣讲到出手节，对不对？好的，耶稣呢就跟他说的国，对不对？然后呢，尼哥底母说：“怎么又可以人既然生了，怎么回到母腹再出生？”这个表面上看起来是一个很愚蠢的问答，对不对？可是尼哥底母是这个很有学问的这个法利赛人啊。对，这教师中的教师啊，他为什么这么问呢？因为他知道耶稣在讲的是一个很奥秘的事情啊，他也不晓得怎么回答，所以他用这种很奥秘的方式呢，来回去问耶稣啊。所以耶稣就跟他说：“我实实在在的跟你讲，重生。你如果没有 born again， 没有重生的话，你没有办法承受永生神的国。”那这个也就是出手节那个时候，为什么耶稣直接跟他破题讲的这个事情？然后这个就是保罗说的那个 然后呢，为什么血肉之躯呢不能够承受神的国？因为那个必朽坏的躺在那个坟墓里面，身体已经朽坏的呢，那个时候呢，要先变成不朽坏的被复活。然后呢，这个必死的指的是什么？指的是已经坐在那个时候呢还活着的人，那个必死的身体瞬间穿上不死的。好，这个就是复活两个不同复活的奥秘。好，请。
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm elaborating on the Nicodemus, the resurrection, the immortal, put on the immortal, and the corruptible,
Okay.
put on the incorruptible, the real meaning of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
好，
Good.
好，
Okay.
好。
There were there's a lot of things I would.
那他多去上一下厕所，我们就要讲更多。
I was hoping you're saying something else about.
I was joking. I said, I
Wait.
wish you had been in the restroom longer. I can tell more.
Okay.
哎呀，当基督徒啊，
Okay.
就是这么好玩呐。OK， 大家不要装得很严肃的样子。
Okay. So then he sends these 12 out.
所以呢，那时候耶稣呢就差遣12个使徒出去，
And he says,
然后他说，
what does it say?
那个上面说的就是呢 ，OK，
The
he
lepers-
sent them to preach the gospel of the kingdom of heaven。
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Preach the gospel of the kingdom, heal the lepers,
然后呢，医治那个大麻风，
cleanse the lepers, heal the sick,
洁净大麻风，医治生病的。
and preach the gospel of the kingdom.
然后呢，
Right.
传天国的福音。
So here they are being sent out and they're preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and it's still 9 months before the resurrection.
那个时候，他送他们出去呢，差遣他们去这样子做这些神迹奇事来传讲、印证天国的福音。可是呢，那个时候距离耶稣呢要受死、复活、升天还有9个月之久啊。
Then they all gather together at the end of the 6th month.
然后呢，就在他们就6个月之后呢，他们又重新聚集回来。
Why the end of the 6th month?
为什么在这个第6个月的结束的时候又聚集呢？
Because what happens on the first day of the 7th month?
然后你们还记得吗？就是在那个第7个月的第1天啊，是发生什么事情？
The day of trumpets.
那一天叫做吹角节。
And so, just before the day of trumpets,
就在那个吹角节之前，
they all get back together in the Galilee.
他们又再度回到加利利聚集。
The 12 have been out there in the cities, and now they're bringing, and there's a multitude coming together.
这一次呢是12个使徒差派出去到各乡城镇，然后呢，很多人听他们天国的福音呢，就跟随着他们回到了加利利。
And this is when he feeds 5,000 men plus women and children.
就是在那个时候呢，耶稣呢那个喂饱了5000人啊，还有另外再加妇女跟小孩没有算进去。
Oh, great. You took away all of the English.
Okay. At that time, the Passover Jew is near, is at hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is the 6th month, and the feeding of the 5,000 takes place now.
这个呢是第6个月，而且呢就是在那个喂饱5000人这个事件发生的时候。
Oh, great. There we go. Okay. All right. The feeding of the 5,000 is the only miracle recorded by all 4 gospel authors.
耶稣喂饱5000人这个事件是唯一被4福音书的作者全部记载的唯一事件。
And it provides the synchronizing marker to synchronize every event in the Gospels.
这一个单一4个福音书完全记载的事件，就提供了把福音书的事件呢，能够把它共同整部的一个标志，我们把它翻译过整部时标啦，时间的标志点啦，大家可以跟着那个靠拢对齐过来，就可以把时间照时间表一直把这些事件挂出来。
At the time of the feeding of the 5,000,
就在他喂饱5000人的时候，
this is John chapter 6.
这个到约翰福音第6章了。
And John chapter 7 is the Feast of Tabernacles.
约翰福音第7章呢，就是那个住棚节。
The feast of the feeding of the 5,000 is the 9th chapter of Luke.
这个呢，喂饱5000的神迹是在记载在路加福音第9章。
The Feast of Tabernacles is the 9th chapter of Luke.
逾越节记载在路加福音第9章。不是，对不起，那个住棚节。
But somebody inserted some words in the ancient Greek text in the 4th century.
在第4世纪的时候呢，有人呢在这个古希伯来的抄本里面加入了一句话。
No one is ever allowed to add to or subtract from the scriptures.
还记得吗？没有任何人能够加添或删减神的话语了。
But this Catholic priest who invented the 3.5-year ministry added some words in John chapter 6.
但是呢，就是这一个天主教的祭司呢，他呢，就是发明了这一个3年半的理论呐，所以呢，他加了这句话进去。
He wrote,
他写了
At the time of the feeding of the 5,000 and Passover, a feast of the Jews was nigh.
OK， 就在耶稣呢，喂饱5000人的那个时候啊，说了，那时犹太人的逾越节近了。
I'm trying to find my okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. Here is the timeline.
好，这就是时间表。
John chapter 2 is Passover.
约翰福音第2章是逾越节。
John chapter 12 is the last Passover.
约翰福音第12章是最后一个逾越节。
But Eusebius added a Passover in John chapter 6, verse 4.
然后呢，那个优西比呢，把在约翰福音6章4节加进了这句话。
All of the early church fathers said Yeshua's ministry was about 1 year.
还记得吗？我说所有的早期教父们，他说耶稣的服事大概是1年左右的时间。
From the Passover of John chapter 2,
从那个约翰福音第2章所记载的逾越节，
and then Passover John 12,
然后呢，下一个逾越节约翰福音12章，
that would take just over a year to fulfill.
所以呢，这个会大概呢超过1年的时间来完全耶稣的服事。
But
但是
if the text that they read had John 6:4 in it as Passover,
如果他们所读的经文里面呢，在那个时候又多了6章4节，那时犹太人的逾越节近了这一句话。
no one could have been so foolish to not know that it would take well over 2 years to fulfill 3 Passovers.
然后呢，所有的人都会知道说，就说最少你需要有超过2年的时间，你才可能经历过3个逾越节。
Now we have found 9 ancient Greek manuscripts, and we have the photographs of them, and there is no John 6:4 in those ancient manuscripts.
我们现在有找到9个那个古希腊文的抄本呐，那里面都完全没有约翰福音6章4节这一句话。
And adding that Passover in completely destroys any possibility of understanding the Gospels.
就因为插入这一句话以后呢，使我们对4福音书的整个时间次序呢，完全搞乱掉了，完全没有办法搞清楚了。
So, in the Chinese version,
所以呢，在中文版，
well, we're going to actually have the photographs of these ancient Greek manuscripts
我会
in
把
here for
找
you.
到的刚刚讲到找到古那个希腊文抄本里面没有6章4节的那个照片，我会把它插到中文版里面来。
Because they added that Passover in the one place they would be caught red-handed.
因为呢，这个就是直接呢证据，就是说他们这个犹西比当初呢把这句话加进去是不应该的。
Any Jew looking at it would immediately know something is wrong.
如果你是犹太人，你光是看这一句经文叫做那时犹太人的逾越节近了，你就会觉得这个很奇怪，怎么有人这样写？
First of all,
第一，
at the feeding of the 5,000, if this is Passover, why is he feeding them leavened barley loaves?
如果说呢，这个真的是那个犹太人的逾节，耶稣喂饱5000人那个时候是跟那个逾越节是很接近的时候呢，那为什么耶稣那个时候还用那个大麦已经发酵出来的面包去喂他们呢？
If this is the feast of Passover, where is Yeshua supposed to be?
那如果说犹太人的逾越节真的这么近了，那么呢，耶稣这个时候人应该在哪里呢？
Passover, Jerusalem.
Yes.
If this is Passover, where are these 5,000 Jewish men supposed to be?
如果这个真的就是逾越节的时候，那请问你一下，这个5000个以色列的男丁那个时候应该身处何方？
2 days later, he's in the Capernaum synagogue, and it's filled with people. Where are they supposed to be?
2天之后呢，耶稣又到了加百农的会堂，那个会堂里面有那么多的男丁，那这些人本是应该在哪里才对呀
？And then, then a few days later,
然后呢，这几天以后，
he feeds 4,000 more with leavened barley loaves in the Galilee.
耶稣更过分了，居然呢就再度的用了发酵的那个大麦面包呢来喂养4000人。
Yeah, it doesn't quite work that way.
这个越搞越不对了。
Well, our time is just about over.
好，我们刚刚超过了我们的时间。没有超过。
We got to do this.
好，我们一定要说这个，所以没有超过。
Okay. All right. So after the feeding of the 5,000,
所以呢，耶稣呢，喂饱5000人以后
which happens on a Thursday,
那个是在星期四，
Yom Teruah is at sunset on the Sabbath.
那一年的那个吹角节啊，就是在那个日落以后开始的安息日。
And Yeshua starts heading up to Jerusalem.
耶稣那个时候就是开始动身前往耶路撒冷。
Because on the 15th, he has to be there for the Feast of Tabernacles.
因为呢，就在那个提斯里月15号啦，他必须要在耶路撒冷守住棚节。
What happens between Yom Teruah and the Feast of Tabernacles?
所以从这个吹角节提斯里月1号到那个住棚节提斯里月15号当中，那耶稣在哪里？
Yom Kippur.
OK， 就是在这当中还有一个节，那个叫什么节？赎罪日 Yom Kippur。
And Yeshua takes 3 of his disciples up into a mountain, and he's transfigured before them.
就是在那一天，那个赎罪日的那一天，耶稣呢带着他的几个门徒呢，就暗暗的上了高山，在他的面前登山变相。
John 7:1 says that Yeshua didn't immediately go to Jerusalem because they were planning to kill him when he got there.
那个时候，约翰福音7章第1节特别告诉我们说，耶稣那个时候没有明的速的动身，因为他知道说那些的法利赛人呢已经等在耶路撒冷，他一到就要把他除灭。
So he sends all of his other disciples and family up ahead, but he just stays with a few of his disciples.
所以呢，他那个时候就把他的家人还有其他大批的门徒就差遣他们先去了，他不跟他们去，他只有跟那个随身的几个门徒在一起。
On the Day of Atonement,
就在那个赎罪日的当天，
Moses and Elijah appear in a vision to them.
摩西跟以利亚呢，就在异象中显现出来了。
And his disciples say, Lord, it's good for us to be here.
然后这个门徒说：“哎呀，主啊！”
You know, they want to kill you at Jerusalem.
你知道吗？他们现在一大批的杀手已经等在耶路撒冷了，等着你一到就要把你除掉嘞。
Let's build 3 sukkahs here.
哎呀，咱们还是不要上耶路撒冷去，干嘛要去淌这趟浑水？到底一定要到那边去过住棚节呢？我就在这里呢，帮你们一人一座一座的棚啊。
One for you, one for Elijah, and one for Moses.
啊，一座盆给你耶稣，一座盆给你摩西，一座盆给你以利亚。
And then a voice shouts out from heaven.
那个时候呢，就有一个声音呢从天上下来。
This is my beloved Son,
这是
in whom I'm well pleased.
这是我的爱子，是我所喜悦的。
Listen to him. You guys have some really stupid ideas.
你们呢？你们要好，你们要听从他的话，不要在那边乱出馊主意。
And so he says, follow me, boys. We're going up to Jerusalem.
所以呢，耶稣跟他说了：“跟从我吧，我们还是要往耶路撒冷去。”
Is that what that says?
The rejection of the Samaritan.
Oh, okay. Here's Luke 9:51. I hope we got some English here.
哦 ，OK， 路加福音9章51节哦
OK
耶稣被接上天的日子哦
OK.
这个又不得不讲了。
Luke 9:50.
这个路加福音啊9章51节，
Luke 9:51.
路加9章51节，
What does it say in Chinese?
在那个中
When the
文
time of his ascension up into heaven,
这个呢
Yeshua set his face to go to Jerusalem.
，OK， 那个中文呢是这样讲的，那个耶稣呢被接上升的日子到了，耶稣就定义呢朝耶路撒冷走过去。
Wait. What is this? The time for him to ascend up into heaven?
嘿，等一下呢，为什么会写说耶稣被接上升的日子近了？
This is Luke 9:51.
这个才是路加福音9章51节而已呢。
The ascension isn't until Luke 24:51. 15 chapters later.
那个耶稣呢，那个上升到天堂啊，到天上，那个是到路加福音24章才开始发生的。这个从9章到24章还有15章呢。
He is going to go up to Jerusalem 5 more times before the ascension.
在他被接上升上天堂之前啊，他还要到耶路撒冷阿里亚5次多之多呀。
He goes up to the Feast of Tabernacles.
因为呢，那个住棚节。
Then, after that, that's John chapter 7 and 8.
哦，约翰福音7章8章就是那个住棚节。
Then he goes up to the Feast of Hanukkah, chapter 8 through 10.
然后呢，约翰福音8章到第10章呢，讲的就是那个献殿节或称光明节。
That's when he heals the man born blind.
就是在那个献殿节、光明节那天，把生来瞎眼的眼睛重放光明了。
Then he goes up to raise Lazarus from the dead at the time of Purim.
然后呢，又去把拉萨路呢，就在普尔节那天呢，把他复活了。
John chapter 11.
这是约翰福音第11章。
Then he goes up to Passover in John 12, in which he is crucified.
然后那个呢，第4次呢，就是到耶路撒冷去上那个逾越节，就是在那一天被钉上十字架。
Then he comes back down to the Galilee and talks to the fishermen again.
然后呢，他复活升天下来以后，后来又到加利利，见那些门徒啊。
Spends 40 days proclaiming the kingdom.
40天之久，跟他们传讲天国的福音，再度的补习。
And finally, Luke 9:51, he goes up and ascends into heaven.
然后呢，怎么会说，这个路加福音9章51节呢？那个时候就要上天了呢
What is this ascending into heaven in Luke 9:51 business?
所以呢，这个路加福音9章50节，前面还有那么多事件，怎么耶稣要提早上天了呢？
It says, when the time of his aliyah, his going up was being fulfilled, he set his face to go to Jerusalem.
OK， 犹太人都了解啊，这个呢，这个不管是英文的翻译啦，或者是中文的翻译，大家都错了呀。因为那个讲的那个 going up 这个字啊，我们就不晓得怎么翻译嘛，就是只能把它理解成被接上升的日子啊，不然你要怎么解释？原来呢，他不晓得这个 going up 这个字就是等于犹太人所谓的阿里亚。他等1年3次去守节，这个叫阿里亚朝圣之旅。
This is why the Gentiles have been so confused trying to understand the chronology of the gospel.
这个就是呢，为什么作为我们的外邦的基督徒这么的辛苦啊？因为给他们这样一搞啊，我们对4福音书就全部被他们搞乱了呀。
The time of his going up, Aliyah, was being fulfilled.
所以正解是说，那个时候啊，他是守节朝圣的日子到了。
Oh God! Oh, I've got so many stories to tell you.
后面还有这么多，怎么办？
Maybe next year.
也许大家要等到明年啦。
Yeah.
Yeah, 9:30.
Yeah.
好了，反正呢已经够多，可以吸收一整年，还不见得消化得了。I said, that's enough for them to digest for 1 year anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by then, you will have this in Chinese.
用力为他祷告哦，对，让他身体健壮哦，对，然后呢，他明年呢，如果那个主呢允许呢，等他再回来的时候，那个时候这个4福音书的中文版早就出版了，会由以林书局来发行。
So,
好
join us tomorrow morning. We're going to be here, and we're going to go into the tabernacle of David, which has been found, and the Ark of the Covenant that was hidden with the tabernacle of David has been found. We're going to cover those two things in the morning service, right?
是 yes。那明天呢早上的聚会，你们绝对不可错过，爬也要爬过来。我跟你讲，因为呢，明天他要开始讲解啊，那个大卫被拆解的帐幕现在存封的地方，还有那个约柜啊被找到所存封的地方，那个呢就是跟所谓的那一本书啊《帖撒罗尼迦后书》里面不法的隐喻大有关系。明天他会解开这样的奥秘给大家。
Okay. This will be the last few minutes, and I'm signing books, and they can touch the brimstone.
OK， 剩下的这个大概呢10分钟之内的时间呢，你们还有买书的，赶快去买书；还没有给他签名，赶快过来给他签名啊！而且给他签名的时候，还要收一下奉献，对不起，那个
抱歉，那个我们先收一下。